Good morning, guys. Welcome to today's video. Today is the day.
Remember when the horses got up here?
Oh, I remember when the horses got up here. There's still horse poop in here. Today is the day that I have to start cleaning up this barn, this top of this barn again, because we are having a party really soon and we're gonna let people sleep in this barn. I've been wanting to do something in this barn, and the first thing we're gonna do is let people sleep in here. So we're gonna say goodbye to the horse poop. I'm gonna clean everything up, sweep it all up. We have hay everywhere. Get it all ready for our guests. Move all that fencing. But before we can do that, I promised the baby girl goats that I would put them in for lunch. Sophie, we should open one of these doors. We've never opened these doors before. Oh, I'm in the boy section. Oh, do you guys see what I see? Do you guys see what I see? All the goats. Somebody's in heat. And it looks like Tilly. And she was in heat yesterday too. Is it a sliding door?
Well, they wouldn't have a door that opens out.
Alright, let me see if I can slide it. But look at these two boys, these two bucks. They're like competing for the girl in heat. And they're literally not fighting each other. Oh, but little Mr. Nico, he is pretty bucky. Like, he's more bucky than the other guy. I think he's gonna be a good buck this year. There are these doors in the barn. It's tied. I bet you all I have to do is unwind this because it's wound together like a twist tie. And then I bet you this door would just open. I bet you.
Yeah, it slides. You can see it.
It slides. That is cool. Definitely gonna get Sam to help me with that. I think that would be so fun to open one of these doors.
How did the horses not fall through the barn?
How did the horses not fall through this barn?
It's like,
literally, when I was walking over there, like the whole barn, I'm like, oh, this is spooky.
and Lady too. The
Yeah,
big one.
Lady, and they were running in here. If you didn't see that video, the horses, I don't know how, they broke into this barn and were running, and we found them. Sophie found them actually. I'm also gonna have to clean a nice big trail over here and get rid of all this poop and cut all these weeds so that people can go in and out. Oh, see, look at that. I thought I closed this door perfectly. And then I pushed it and it just went, okay, it's good. One of my goals for this summer was to build a new fence here, or at least a gate, because there is a fence there. We just need a gate. But I'm learning so quickly that getting new things done, new projects done on the farm is way more difficult than you would think, because you're constantly having to do all the chores. The chores you have to do every single day takes up almost all your time. So then doing extra things is extra hard. Okay, so Sophie and I have a plan. She was gonna ride today and then she's gonna ride tomorrow instead. All right, so she was gonna ride, but I have to fix the shims for her saddle. And so we decided, what are we gonna do instead?
Take these ones for a
We're gonna take the twins for a little walk. I can't wait. They're like, oh, we should take Oakley too. You wanna take Oakley too?
We gotta take the ones that get along.
Oakley gets along with them. All the babies are good together now.
She's scared.
All right, we won't take her. Whew, that was hard. We had to carry them. She's so much chubbier in the morning when I let them out. For sure they need to have lunch, because it's hard for them to eat all that they need to eat during the day when they have people pushing them off.
That close.
Come on, Posher.
Can I just tie this one to that one?
Well, let's wait until we get someplace good and then. Come on, Posh. Okay, in the past, Posh would always just follow me. I just don't see it happening. Oh, here she comes. Come on, baby. That's a girl. Sophie says that her goat walks so nicely on a leash.
As she stops.
Yeah, totally not fair. If you guys are thinking that I'm not going to use this opportunity to teach Posh to walk on a leash, you're wrong. Come on, babies. Yeah, see how good she walks on a leash?
Yeah, I know. Because I trained her.
She'd be a good show goat. The turkey scared them. Did she come in? Yep. Come on, babe. Mr. Handsome. She had turkeys at her old farm. Every time I try and wean her, like, so I reduce the amount of milk in each bottle, and every time I try and wean her, she gets thin. Which means I'm going to be feeding this dough bottles forever. Can she jump? I was going to say, can a goat jump? But yep, they can jump. From birth, they can jump.
Oh, great. Look who's here.
Oh, wow, big surprise, honey baby. She's like, oh no, there's more animals for her to play with, not just me.
I know, honey. You're so pretty.
They are so pretty.
I said honey.
What was that? Oh, her out against the...
They make honey look big.
Honey, yeah. Come on. Let's see if she'll jump. Come on, over here. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on, Poshy. Yeah. My goat can jump. Yours can walk. Mine can jump. She went around. Come on, Poshy. Come on. Come on. See, Hazel goes around. Come on, Posh. Come on. She's having a snack. She's like, wait, I just need to eat this. Come on, Posh. Come on. Good girl. At least she tried it. Sophie just had such a good idea. Why aren't we letting the goats in here and eat all these weeds and eat all this stuff?
Nice.
I think it's a good idea.
Basil.
Especially the boys. The only reason that we wouldn't put them in here, well, we could still, but is that if they got into the horse field, we have 2 horses that are not good with small animals.
Well, one's really good with them.
And she looks like she's doing better with them.
Okay, with these on, she's a really dark palomino, and it's so cute.
I think she's a light palomino.
With my sunglasses on.
Oh. If you guys didn't know, Sophie's wearing sunglasses now because they help her with headaches.
My goat's better. See if that's recording. Oh.
Walk one time. Show.
Mine. Yours is tall and scrawny, and mine's tall and fit. Definitely not that.
Okay, hold on. Mine is kind of scrawny. Good girl, look at that. Good girl. I need to make sure that the camera is on us both. Look, mine's actually stacking.
Mine is cute. Oh, I got her to scrunch down.
Oh, scrunch. 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 Get her head up. Scrunch. There you go. Good girl.
Stop.
So this one's actually learned something. Good girl. Scrunch. 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 Good girl.
Ma'am?
Yes. Yeah, she looks thinner for sure.
Mine looks better when she doesn't do this. Stop it.
Did you get her at all? I don't know if we got it, but look right there beside each other. I think Posh looks better. I don't know though. Like I only got a glimpse for a second. It was far away. Posh is for sure taller. Totally different moms, totally different body types. Crap. That was a close call. Sophie's like, Hazel, don't go in there, Hazel. You go in there, you die. Sophie gets close. Hazel tries to jump through the fence. She jumped through this fence too. That's how we knew she could do it. You lost your privileges. Have I ever said that?
I have.
I know, but have I ever said that to you?
No.
No.
You didn't do anything to lose them.
I know. You guys are good.
Honey was like, just let him do it.
Just let her in. I want somebody to play with and kick. I actually love this. Like, Sophie and I both have a goat to show. Come on, Posh. Good girl. So her old owner, she lets her goats out to browse outside her fencing, but she just kind of stays around, and they're really good. Go up there into that little big pile of meth. Go up there and see if you want to eat any of that stuff.
I think it's stuck in there. I'm not catching them.
Yeah, we need to get rid of that.
All prickles. Everything.
All prickles. So the problem with Posh is that, like, I watch outside, and she's much more in the herd now, but she's still new to the herd, and I watch her outside, and she literally is eating straw, like all the really old hay that's on the ground that nobody eats. That's what I've seen them eating. The boys are like, wow, there's girls everywhere now. Every fence line there are girls. All right, we gotta carry these guys in. We end up putting them in the afternoon so that they can actually eat. They can eat a little bit of grain, they can eat the hay. Get in here and eat, little Poshy. So Sophie likes Hazel better than Posh. I'm curious to see what you guys think. Comment below about confirmation, because some of you guys know a lot about that kind of stuff. And keep in mind that Posh is thin. When I put her out this morning, she was bloated, huge, had a big belly from all the food she ate.
Well,
but
she's eating outside.
She's not, though.
I mean, no. She's eating in the stall.
I know, but she can't go a whole entire like 12-hour day without eating proper food. Today I put hay underneath the jungle gym over there like Sophie told me to. And they went there for a second, but then other goats went there too. Like, it's just so hard. You like her?
It's just the stripes that look like that throws you off.
You think she has her mom's face? They're never happy though. She's like, let me outside with my friends to try and kill me. I know, but you need to eat. The best way that I've seen to fill these is to stick them inside a bucket like that, and then fill it that way, because the bucket will hold up the thing, but those buckets are full. They're dirty buckets. I use them for getting rid of poop each day. So Sam built a little feeder in here, and I've seen other people use this kind of a feeder. In theory, it works great. They just put their nose up there, put their head in, and grab some hay out. But this thing goes, but not one goat that I've put in here has eaten from this. So Hazel, at her house, they have this outside. So I'm just gonna hang this up and see if they can work this a little better.
3 colors ended up the same.
How do they do it?
They break it.
So
Cinderella's owner has one of these with like a metal thing that's in the middle.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I'll ask her where she gets. So I know why Posh has lost a little bit of weight since Hazel came, and the reason is that normally we sit down here and we wait for 5 hours for Posh to eat. Now we just throw her grain in the stall and we expect her to like eat it whenever she eats it.
Well, she does.
Yeah, she does. So let me tell you what I learned this morning. Some of you guys will be disappointed in me, and maybe some of you will be proud, but the way that I think about things, I feel proud that I learned this. Let's see what Sophie thinks. Sophie says it's going to be the stupidest thing ever. I'm calling it. Okay, so you guys know that I'm trying to wean Blossom. I'm trying to wean her. She doesn't want to wean. She wants to feed her babies until she's done feeding them. Blossom does not want to wean her babies. I want to wean her because I want her to gain weight. I want her to get healthy before I breed her again. I'm going to let you have one more pile of babies.
One more?
Her udder can't handle more than one more litter. I know, that's why we're trying to increase the goodness of our herd, because her udder is terrible. That's why we got really nice bucks to try and change things. Anyways, Sophie's like, one. And actually one side of her udder, whoa, you're fat. One side of her udder is really good. Don't eat my bracelets. Ugh. It's just the other side got wrecked by one buckling that she had last year. Oh, Winston. All right, stop. I told them that you're behaving. I told them that you're being a good girl now, and you're not being a good girl now. Be a good girl. Okay, so yesterday I tried locking Blossom. I don't even know if it was yesterday. I think so. I tried locking Blossom in her stall. I thought I'll keep her inside for 3 days. It'll be sad. It'll be awful. But her milk will dry up so much that they'll be forced to wean. And then Blossom said, how dare she try and destroy my relationship with my children? She's interfering with me breastfeeding my babies, feeding my babies. And then she broke out of that stall, like a massive, huge stall that we made so that she couldn't climb out. And then she broke through the barn door. Like, she crawled through a hole so small and squished her big body through it to feed her babies. So I said, okay, that's not gonna work. You're probably thinking like I should have learned my lesson at that point. And then I didn't. So today I said to Sam, I am going to lock these babies in their stall.
What happened?
Hey, stop eating my bracelets.
Oh, hi.
See, Posey loves you.
And Cricket.
And Cricket. Okay, listen, Oakley. Go. Okay, so I locked them in. Sam was just about to leave the barn. I locked the girls in, and the babies just started howling because they figured out they weren't getting out. They were howling at the top of their lungs. Ouch. And the mom, I told her it's gonna be fine. I'm leaving them in for a couple of days. You'll see them in a couple of days. Let's let your milk dry up. And she said no. So she tried to break down the door. Like, literally tried to break it down to the point where Sam turned around and came back, and he never does that. And he said, this is not gonna work. Like, you can't, she's gonna wreck the whole barn trying to get to her babies. And then I had an epiphany, you guys. And you guys wanna hear my epiphany?
Here's the thing. What you gotta do.
Ow.
Get rid of the problem.
Get rid of Blossom.
No, get rid of the baby.
Get rid of Blossom.
We're not keeping the baby.
Blossom has a bad udder. The babies are gonna have nice udders.
You sell Blossom, I'm selling all your goats.
1 goat versus 3 goats.
Sell the 3. We're not keeping them anyways.
So that is not a solution. So, whoa, come on. Come on. So, I had an epiphany, and it was that goats are horrible. But also, I learned this from a lot of people. Like, a lot of people in my life, when I was growing up, raising our own kids, it was different. You said, like, this is how we have to act. This is what society says you need to do. This is who society says you need to be. And then we taught our kids you have to follow society and you have to do what everybody says. And now we have a whole generation of kids and people who have anxiety and all these other things because they never were allowed to, like, be who they are. And so in the end, I said, all right, I'm done with this. Maybe you won't have babies this year. Maybe you'll just have 1 baby this year. Maybe I don't know what's right for you, but you know what? She knows what's right for her, and she loves her babies, and they love her, and she's not ready to finish. She's not ready to wean them yet. Hey.
I mean, Lola already weaned hers.
And so, yeah, Lola already weaned. But Blossom is not that kind of a goat, and that almost makes me want to cry. She loves her babies, and goats love their babies. Like, they love their babies as much as we do. And I understand that whole, like, when you're breastfeeding, you get all these hormones, and you, like, I cried every single time I stopped breastfeeding. I was horrible. After, it was wonderful. But, oh, stop. I do not know what is happening here. Why do you gotta all attack me? It's these 3, well, 2 of them. These 2 are the ones that are the problem. Anyway, so, ouch. Ouch! In the end, I decided Blossom is a mature, responsible adult goat. All right, maybe not mature and maybe not responsible, but she's a mama, and I'm gonna let her do what her mama heart says. So they're not getting weaned. I don't know if she'll get bred. I don't care if she gets bred. I care that she raises her babies to the best of her ability and that it makes her feel good. And she does. It's instinct, you guys. It's instinct with animals. I'm trying to tell her not to do what her body is telling her to do. So I said, forget it. And I opened that door and I said, here's your babies. Do what you want with them. They're yours. Look at my leg. It's all covered in scratches and red marks from these goats. Sylvie and I have opposite tastes, and that's like a problem.
I like the plain ones.
I feel like there is another farm in our future one day, and I feel like when we get to that farm, that Sophie will have her herd and I'll have my herd.
Now, once I get a job, it's over for you. I'll come home with as my animals.
Yeah, once Sophie gets a job and she has all her own money, which she does have money now, but she means when she has disposable money, that she can just do what she wants. She is going to come home with every animal. What are you going to bring home though? Goats? Ow. A raccoon? A raccoon? Oh gosh, we've had those before. I do not want a raccoon. For sure. So comment below if you think I made the right choice, even though there really wasn't a choice to make.
It's my hair.
I know.
I don't think so.
Pretty sure I have like my hair cut today. Like it's soaked and it rips out when I pull it out of their mouths.
Goat.
Name this goat, you guys. I always say, name her by her face. The big, huge face.
Bro.
She's the biggest one out of them all, and she's really sweet, and she's a really nice goat.
Don't you know that you're beautiful?